chapter 3. Verse 10, Malachi chapter 3, verse 10. This is from the make sure. This is not my Bible. King James Version. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house. And prove me now herewith, says the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you up the windows of heaven and pour you out blessings that you shall not be room enough to receive. May be seated. We want to talk today the reason why I do it. Might ask a question. Pastor Harris, the reason why you do what? The reason why I give my tithe. The Lord says, bring, first of all, tithes originated back with, in the Old Testament, back in the book, where Abraham had rescued his nephew, and in the process of rescuing his nephew, see, this thing makes me angry. They don't never want to do what I wanted to do. I always do what they want to do. But anyway, and when he rescued his nephew and brought him back, he met a man by the name of Melchizedek, and he gave him 10% of everything that he had. And when we look at it, it originated tithes. What is tithe? Tithes is 10% of your gross earnings. Back in the day, the folk didn't have the opportunity, and they weren't as prosperous as we are now. When I look at my income tax statement, I shake my head. Ain't nowhere in the world I made that much money. And then the next question comes to me is, where did it go? But down through the year, we tend to forget that we buy and do whatever it is that we want to do. And all he don't ask for all of our money. He just asks for a dime on every dollar. That's all. Now, I just want you to think about this. What can you buy today for a dime? Y'all ain't gonna talk to me. I'm gonna talk to the mother. Mothers, y'all remember when they had that candy called the Long Boy?
Yes, sir.
That coconut, It's about that long, right?
Yes, sir. We remember.
And paid a what? A nickel for it. Do you remember? Do you remember the peppermint stick by that long?
Yes, sir.
About that big around?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes it was so big that you had to take a hammer for a nickel. Now you get the little bitty one, and you pay in a dime. But all he asked us for is what? A dime off of every dollar. But now watch this now. You don't have a problem going to your boss. I don't like that word. I can't stand it. Going to your supervisor.
That's right.
And some of us is even smart enough, we will sit at the computer and write a letter to our supervisor, asking him or her, when am I going to get a raise?
That's right.
And I'm talking about that. I know I'm right. But when you come in the Lord's house,
Yes, Lord.
and we have gotten set in our ways, you know we got benevolent offering and public offering. I ain't even say tithes and all. Public offering. But let me ask for additional offering. And I wish you could see the look on your faces. But when you get that raise, and watch this, if your supervisor would give you a raise every week, you would accept it.
Amen.
But when you come in here, so the 10 reasons, I'm going to give you 10 reasons today as to the reason why that's personal, isn't it? And I hope some of it fall off on you and you will start to do your own and say, I'm going to make an attempt. First reason, I tithe because I love God for who He is. He is the creator, the sustainer, the redeemer, and He is a friend of mankind. I recognize Him as the eternal one who created the universe and all that there is in it, including man. Therefore, He is the only one qualified to know what is best for me. That's reason number one as to the reason why I tithe. Talk to me, somebody.
Go ahead, Pastor.
The second reason, I tithe because of what God has done for me individually. He gave me His only Son that I might have life. He saved my soul from destruction. He keeps me safe from the many hazards of life. And He has blessed me with more worldly possessions than I deserve. I'm going to say that again. He has blessed me with more worldly possessions than I need. He has proven to me that He is a man of His word. Bring your tithes, Joe Harris, to the storehouse and see if I won't open up the windows of heaven and pour you out blessings, Harris, that you won't have room to receive. But Harris, you have to be obedient and bring your I need to help you with something else. If you and I know that there is some in here that have experienced this. How do you know, Harris? Because you have told me that you have. And if you don't pay your tithe, no, I'm not going to use that word. If you don't bring your tithes to the Lord, hoard them and try to keep them and do something else. And I guarantee He told you, you will not enjoy God's time. As a matter of fact, if you were supposed to bring 10, He gonna take 20 from you somewhere. And y'all talk about it. Yeah. Third, I tithe because it is God's plan to finance His kingdom. Walk in here during the summer months and the air conditioning is not working. Or you walk in and the lights is not on. First thing you gonna holler, well, why that ain't. But then when I sit down and when you go down to that finance office and you look at what the electric bill is, then you will understand. But so many folks are naive. And I know it. I know it. I hear it. I hear it. If they stop giving all their money to the pastor, then we wouldn't have to be begging. And let me help you, darling hearts. You ain't giving it to me. Church not giving it to me. Well, what do they know? And I tell you what, if you're that curious, wander down to the finance office and ask those in the finance room. And just ask them, say, how much do Pastor Harris leave in this church every month? And the first day, oh, I didn't know that. That's because you're listening to the wrong people. I can't do what I don't preach. If I preach tithes and offerings, that means that I'm supposed to be what? Number one. And in case you think I'm not, just walk down and ask him, and they have permission. I'm sure that God knew what he was talking about when he said the tithes is holy unto the Lord. If you give your tithes, he will bless you. If you want to see a blessing, just look at me. The song says what? Every time I turn around, the Lord just keep on blessing me. But in order to reap the benefits of a blessing, you have to do what? You have to be a blessing. I hope I'm helping somebody as you start off in 20. The fourth reason I tithe, because tithing brings me joy. I can remember, I can remember, Deacon Davis, when I couldn't afford to tithe. I can remember when I would get paid, and I would hate to see payday because I wouldn't have enough money to do or take care of my obligations. I promised the Lord, I told him, Lord, if you just bless me to get out of this mess that I'm in, I promise you I will do what? Pay my, and ever since I have been a tither, God has truly blessed me. I don't worry about no credit scores. Y'all can talk about that. Ken, I don't worry about no credit score. Credit score is man-made. The blessing is what? God made. Y'all can talk about it. Because God has said what? I will supply all. But what do we have to be what? Obedient to him and do what he tells us to do. Yeah. The knowledge of doing God's will in this matter brings peace of mind and joy to my heart. I sure wish you wouldn't talk about no tithes, man, because I'm not giving the church all of my money. Keep thinking like that. But I'm going to stand up as God's spokesperson and tell you, if you want to enjoy it, you might enjoy it for a minute, but you won't enjoy it. Because you, for a moment there, you're doing all right. I never will forget, Deacon Harris was talking, and he said, Pastor, you ain't no lying man. He said he was supposed to do something with his money for the church, and he didn't do it. And the front end of his truck fell out. Now, if it's a lie, he told it because he told me. He said, what I was supposed to do for the church, I didn't do it. And I ended up paying more when I had to get my truck fixed. But that's the way God is. I just thought I'd stop by and paid on the first Sunday in January to try to help you a little bit. The fifth reason I tithe is because the church needs it. Lights, air conditioning, carpet. Back in the day, the churches wasn't as comfortable as they are now. And then they help you with something. Well, and you got some that's smart enough to even question me about they didn't pay tithes in the New Testament. Now I need to ask you a question. Come to Bible study, we can get a little bit further in it.
Yes.
Old Testament is prophecy.
Yes.
New Testament is fulfillment. Now, Peter told us in the Old Testament to do what? Bring your tithe and your offering to the church, that there may be what? Me. All right. There were people that were working in and around the tabernacle. Are y'all with me?
Yes.
By the name of the Levites. Their sole purpose in life was to take care of the church.
Yes.
Couldn't own nothing, but they had to survive, didn't they? So the other 11 tribes brought their tithes and offering to the Levites at the tabernacle, and the Levites, that was their mode of what? Living. Then you had the preacher. Oh, y'all want to see the preacher starve to death. But see, the preacher, God has him in his focus. When they brought the other 11 tribes brought the tithes and offering to the tabernacle, to the Levites, then the Levites also had to give their tithes. They gave their tithes to Aaron and his family, who was the preacher. God ain't gonna leave us out.
That's right.
No, he ain't gonna leave us out. But then that's why I say, well, get joy and give. Some of you, no, I ain't gonna do that. Brand new, yeah. I tithe because my church needs it. I am a church-minded Christian. Some people put very little emphasis upon the church, but Christ put a lot of emphasis upon it. Therefore, I am church-minded because I'm also what? Christ-minded. You can help me. The sixth reason I tithe is because lost souls needs the gospel. The Bible says, bring all of your tithes that there might be what? Meat in my house. How will people be reached and saved unless God's people bring tithes into the storehouse? Every time I go to a visiting church, I'm looking around to see what is it in this church that I can do what? Bring back to the church where I'm pastor. Bring the tithes to the church. If you notice, show you how God made way. You're sitting in a brand new sanctuary. How can you say it's brand new? About 6-7 years ago, when that tornado dropped some 3 trees on this church, and we was out of this sanctuary for about 6 months. Only thing that's not new in here is the pews, the pulpit, and the instrument. Everything else is brand new. Right at $90,000 worth of work that was done in here. But what? There were some praying folks, some time-paying folks in this church. And then those who are, and this is the way the Lord is, those who are not tithers are doing what? Reaping the benefits of those who are what? Who are tithers. Which leads me to this, that it says, well, it rains on them as well as, but you just keep on being disobedient to the Lord, and you will find his wrath. The seventh reason I tithe is because I want God's blessing. Now, I know that's selfish. It's selfish, isn't it? But one thing that I can say, and I like what the song says, every time I turn around, He just keep on blessing. Only thing you got to do is look at him. Huh? And you see how he's blessing. Huh? And the reason why he keeps the church lifted up is because I am one praying pastor for this church. Now notice now, I didn't say the church house. Oh, y'all can talk back there. I said I'm one praying what? Pastor for what? The church. Well, who is the church? All of you all. The church is the body of baptized believers. And I ask him constantly to wrap his arm around and to make us what? Better. So all the thing I'm saying to you now is if you are not tired, take him for his word. He can't lie. And then, this is what I like. He said, I'm telling you what I do. He said, now I want you to do what I want you to try me. And see if I won't do what I tell you I'll do. Bring your tithes and your offering and see if I will. Now, this is what I want you to do when you go home. Since you think I'm lying to you. You go home and you count the number of windows in your house as opposed to the number of doors. He said, if you bring your tithes and your offering to the store, see if I won't open up the what? The doors? The what? And right now I'm looking at about 8 windows, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 doors. And he said, and I will pour out blessings that you won't be able to receive. Can I get a witness? He promised to pour out blessings so there wouldn't be room. This is not always altogether in financial returns either, but in blessings that only a dedicated Christian can realize. Talk back to me. 8. Reason I tithe is because I want to reap bountifully. Listen to what it says. He which sows sparingly reaps sparingly. Let me help you. The ones that give a little bit, that's the way his blessing is going to get to you. A little bit. Are you going to help me? But he which sows bountifully should reap bountifully. You give according to your, now watch this, I'm going to play with your mind now. You give according to your needs or how he has blessed you. I want you to think about that. Also remember that a man reaps what he sows. Some folks have not set up enough in a lifetime to pour a foundation to their heavenly home. You remember when they used to sing by sending up my temple? Thank God for being God. Can I help you with something? Jesus said, what, in the 14th chapter, in my what? There are, and if it were not so, so what do you have to, you don't have to ask him to build you no house. Because if you belong to him, he already have a what? A mansion waiting for you. I need somebody to help me. The 9th reason I tithe is because of the safety of my treasure. Let me help you. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust can corrupt them, and where thieves can break through and steal them. Don't do you no good. We brought nothing in, and it's for sure that we can't. So when we're working, we just beat ourselves hand to death, just trying to save, and save. Let me tell you, I know you've read in the Bible. You remember the man, the farmer in the Bible that had the barn? And he just worked himself to death. Wouldn't give nobody nothing. And matter of fact, when he harvested his crop the last time, he had more than enough. But rather than do what? Give it to somebody. He said, well, I'm going to build me a bigger one. And watch what the Lord did. The Lord let him build a bigger barn, put his stuff in the barn, and then he said, tonight, I desired your soul, and he died. So what good was it? In order to be blessed, you have to be. Amen. Finally, I know some of y'all say, would you please stop talking about tithe? The 10th reason why I'm tired is because I don't want to be a robber. Watch this. If I'm owed a car note and I didn't pay it month after month, but I spent money on the pledges instead of, I will be doing the finance company what an injustice, because what am I doing to them? Come on, talk to them. You robbing them. But God says people who rob him of their tithes and their offering, step out on faith. I don't want to be considered a robber of God, because God is not a robber of us. Can I help you? The man that he looked beyond our faults and saw our needs, and he gave us heaven's best. He gave the best that this world have ever had. His only son, Jesus, who hung there and died on Calvary's cross. From the third to the ninth hour, he hung there on that cross. Father, and then while he was on the cross, he said to his dad, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they're doing. They're doing the right thing, but they're doing it for the wrong reason. Father, forgive them. He died on the cross. They took him off the cross, put him in a what? Bowl, and look at this now. What kind of tomb? He didn't. Why you gonna borrow a grave site? He borrowed the tomb, because he knew that he wasn't gonna stay there. He stayed there. What, Friday night? Saturday night. He stayed there. Sunday morning, early Sunday morning, he was still there. But he did what? He got out. I know you're tired of me talking about money. I gotta go now, but I want you to know. I got to go, but I want you to know that one way or the other, if you don't bring your tithes and your offering, just keep on, because that think you're doing something big. But watch and see. He gonna fix it where you won't be able to enjoy it. Give the Lord a round of hand praise. Those are the 10 reasons why I tithe. Because I want him to continue to bless me. As we extend the privileges of the church, somebody might not have a church home. I hope that I have said something today that'll help somebody. All you got to do is just give him, if you make $100, all he wants is what, 10? To get in the business now, but if you make $1,000, make $1,000, he wants 100. I ain't here to talk about all my money on $10 or $100. It's all right. I've been here 11 years this year, and not one time, Mother Davis, Mother Miller, Mother Flag, as I walked through that door, and the lights was off. Not one time had it been cold, and we didn't have no heat. But I thank God for the faithful one. So when you're making these New Year resolutions, pray and ask the Lord. So if you're not a tither, just say, Lord, bless me to do better this year than last year. Ask the Lord to allow you to become a tither in